Hi, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to talk today about homeownership and being a renter and the pros and cons with both. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome back. I'm Jacqueline Lovest with eXp Realty, a way to your new home and keeping you current on matters that concerns you. Today's topic, we're going to talk about home ownership versus a renter, being a renter, and the pros and the cons. As a renter, painting your walls sky blue or living with your furry friends without the owner giving you the approval or anything like that, or the approval of having to paint and decorate the way you want to decorate. They don't want you to put holes in the walls. Well, that's what the life of a renter, I would say. So let's look at the cons as far as renting. So, as a renter, you do not have a tax shelter, meaning you have nothing to write off. What are you going to write off? You can't write your rent off because you're renting. Also, number two is that you are building equity for your owner, for the owner of that property. You're paying off their mortgage, you building up their equity. Hmm, who wants to do that? Number three is, I don't remember number three. Let me take a look. Number three is your rent may go up annually or biannually because the seller has no cap on when he can or when they cannot increase your rent. Also, the seller may decide, I want to sell this property. So now you're displaced, having to look for another property. Let's take a look at something here. Let's do a visual here. When I said that you're building equity for the seller, let's take a look at this. This is a very good visual, a visual aid for you. So now, as a seller, as a renter, you're renting, let's say the average rent is about 2,300, okay? So you're paying 2,300 a month. Over a year, 1 year, you've paid, look how much you have paid. 27,600. That's only for 1 year. If you stay there 1 year. So now let's look at 5 years. And the average person basically stay in their home for about 5 years, 3 to 5 years. So we're going to take 5 years. 5 years, you have paid off that equity for that seller, $138,000. Oh my goodness. Now that could have been your rent, your equity in your property. And so let's look at 10 years, because some people live in their properties for or renting for 10 years or so. $276,000 over a 10-year period. Now, that could have been building the equity for yourself. Would you say that? So let's look at home ownership and the benefits and the pros of being a homeowner. Homeowner, you are building equity for yourself. So let's say it's like an indirect bank account. So every month you're dumping money into your bank account indirectly. That's one. Number two is you have a tax shelter. Yay! You get to write off your mortgage interest and your mortgage. Oh my goodness. Now, there you go. So now you get more on your taxes. We all want that, don't we? Now, go to your tax man so that you can see how much you can save in that area. Number three is that you can improve your property any way you want. If you decide to put a tack over here on this wall, if you want to put a tack on that wall, and you want to put up pictures, hey, you have the freedom to do so. If you want to paint orange, an orange wall, you have the freedom to do so. Oh, and those furry babies that we all like, no one has to tell us that we cannot bring our furry friends in. So you have that freedom as well. Number 4 is increasing value in your property. So over a period of time, your property is increasing value. So now you have that information. Now tell me what you think. Leave the comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And subscribe and hit the bell so that when that time comes when I make another video, which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then you will know what all videos are all about, because it's all about you and keeping you current on matters that concern you. I'll see you again on the next video.